Good afternoon, students. As promised, seeing that you guys are not pitching for class, I've decided to do this recording for practical um, task 2. And I think you guys are well aware that the pressure is not on our side, so I've just decided that I will quickly do this for you. Please be aware that this is required and that you guys submit this next week on Friday. So this is practical 2, which um, looks at topic 2 and also looks at the Labor Relations Act. So there's the instructions. You are to thoroughly read and understand the information in the case study and also on the excerpt on the Labor Relations Act for attempting to answer the tasks that is ahead. Please note that I do need this done by next week, and also just look at the checklist that is at the end. So you must study the resources provided and then check the checklist like I have just said to you. It's an individual task and questions must not be the same. Right. So description just simply says that businesses must comply with legislation and that the recruitment of employees is regulated by the Labor Relations Act, which is on topic 2. So it's very important to know and understand the requirements of the Labor Relations Act. Also, must also understand that the Labor Relations Act is concerned with protecting workers and also prospective employees, protecting their rights in accordance with the Constitution. This includes how they are treated during the interview process. So there's control on how these are done. There's law on how they should be done. So what you are going to do is produce questions for interview with Labor Relations Act for a specific job. In this case, the job is mentioned in the resource. You also must show that you know and understand what questions should not be asked, meaning the discriminatory questions, which also you will need to list. So, case study, you'll find the job advert and also the extract from the Labor Relations Act. So for you to be able to complete the task carefully, you must refer to both of these. There's the advert. There's a job advert, which has been done the way it's been done, and it says here 10 mistakes. So first thing that you need to do, not for marks, is to fix the mistakes so that you're able to know which job is actually being interviewed for. And then here's the extract that they mention about unfair labor practices, unfairness, which is things that you guys should be reading. Here are the instructions. It says here, you are an assistant to the HR manager for the company, which is mentioned as Horizon FCB. The manager has asked you to prepare the following that can be used to conduct interviews with prospective clients. You are required to produce a list of work-specific interview questions and a list of questions that would be considered unfair and discriminatory according to the Labor Relations Act. Or here are the guidelines. The interview questions must be categorized into 3. 1, there'll be applicant-based questions, there'll be task-based questions, and there'll be company-based questions. So you are doing three set of questions for the interview questions. Also, these interview questions must relate to the job advert, which is here, not your own job, because when you do that, it means you are preparing questions for a different job, which is what we are not looking for. The interview questions must comply with the Labor Relations Act of South Africa, which is very clear what the instruction is. Both list of questions must be typed professionally in Arial 11 point font, and each list must be printed on its own A4 page. You may conduct online research for guidance, and examples on the type of these questions um, you may able to find the examples of discriminatory questions. You may also reference your textbook, but please do not duplicate, do not repeat the questions that are there, do not copy and paste. Then the checklist will assist you. And then the cover page would be the record of performance sheet, which you guys have. Right, there's a checklist, and there's three set of questions: applicant-based questions, task-based questions, and company-based questions. So 5, 10, 15 questions, 20 questions, but this 5 is for discriminatory questions, questions that should not be used in an interview, and then give reasons why these questions may not be used. You must produce a professionally presented, neatly typed report. Please, if it's not neatly typed, it's not professional, you can just forget these 5 marks that are there. Use this as your cover page. There it's clear, it's out of 50. Some of you have forgotten to sign for the task 1. There, you need to sign. You put in the date, you put your details on there, and then you come and submit. I think this is clear. Thank you very much.